This is the story of a poor boy with empty pockets but a heart full of dreams. His name was Aron, and he lived in a small village where every day was a struggle, and life seemed unfair. His clothes were worn and tattered, his shoes were old and torn, and his pockets were always empty. Yet his eyes carried a spark of hope that no hardship could ever dim. Every morning before the sun rose, Aron walked miles barefoot to reach his small school. The roads were dusty, often muddy after the rains, and sometimes his feet bled from the long walk. But he never complained. He believed that education was the only key to escape the chains of poverty. While other children bought snacks and treats at the school gate, Aron quietly watched, pretending he wasn't hungry. Deep inside, he promised himself, one day, I will buy food for everyone who's hungry, including myself. At home, his mother stitched clothes for neighbors to earn a few coins, and his father worked from sunrise to sunset in the fields. Despite their struggles, they always encouraged Aron to study, believing that knowledge could change their lives. Every night, under the dim light of a flickering lantern, Aron studied by heart, memorizing lessons and imagining a future far beyond the small village. Rainstorms, cold nights, and hunger never stopped him, because he carried a belief stronger than any obstacle. Someday, life will change, not just for me, but for my family. For everyone who struggles like me. One morning, a heavy rain flooded the roads to school, and most students stayed home. But Aron wrapped his worn-out books in a plastic sheet, pressed them to his chest, and walked barefoot through the mud, refusing to let the rain stop his dreams. When he arrived at the classroom, soaked and shivering, the teacher asked, "Aron, why come in such weather?" He smiled and said, "Sir, the rain can flood the road, but it cannot flood my dreams." His words inspired everyone around him, and from that day on, Aron became known as the boy who would never give up. Years passed, and though his pockets remained empty, his mind and heart became full of determination, knowledge, and courage. He studied tirelessly, earned a scholarship, and moved to the city to continue his education. Life in the city was tough. He worked part-time jobs, washed dishes, studied late into the night, but he never stopped, sending every coin he earned back home to support his family. Slowly, the boy who once had nothing began building a life filled with purpose, turning every hardship into strength. After many years, Aron returned to his village, not as the poor boy everyone once pitied, but as Mr. Aron, a teacher, a role model, and a hero. He built a school for children who could not afford education, giving them the chance he had longed for as a child. Children from nearby villages came running, their laughter echoing along the dusty roads that once carried Aron's tired feet. One little boy looked up at him and asked, "Sir, how did you do it?" Aron smiled, looked at the sky and said, "Because dreams are never poor. Only pockets are." This story is not just about poverty, hunger, or hardship. It is a story of hope, perseverance, courage, and faith. It reminds us that true wealth is not measured by the coins in your pocket, but by the strength of your dreams and the fire in your heart. Real success begins not with money, but with determination, resilience, and a refusal to give up, no matter how hard life gets. Aron, the boy with empty pockets, became a man who filled the world with knowledge, love, and opportunity, proving that even the smallest spark of hope can light up the darkest life. And in his story, we find a message for everyone. No matter how poor you are, your dreams can never be taken from you, and with courage, determination, and faith, anything is possible.